to the
Pretty Pointless Podcast.
It is episode 9.
9. I didn't know which one we were doing.
I was doing 4. Okay, 9. How was your week?
It was a pretty good week. All around. School. Stuff out of school. Leisurely activities was pretty good.
We'll get to that later, but anything significant other than that happen?
We, in the high school band, we got to play a piece that I composed.
He
Composed it.
Me personally, I like it. I like it. It's a pretty easygoing song. Some of the other members in the band don't seem to agree with that statement.
It's
You know who you are.
It's a sometimes difficult song with key signature and just reading it in general, which I'm going back and changing some stuff to make it easier on the eyes. But it's a lot of fun seeing my music come to life.
It's like Frankenstein, but the reverse. Instead of you being
What?
the monster, the music is your monster.
It wouldn't make sense if you were my monster. That would be the reverse.
No. Same thing.
But yes, it was really cool. And I hope we get to do it tomorrow. And people complain about it less.
Oh yeah.
I doubt I'll have my second draft done tomorrow. Actually, I could.
Alright.
I'm good. I already had your caramel, not Danish.
We got a slice of apple pie left. No. Caramel nut Danish.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh sure.
Talk about your McDonald's mobile order.
Yeah. Story time. So a couple days ago, I was getting done with CTE, and I had some spare time. I had a couple bucks in my wallet. I was like, or in my car. I was like, you know what? Shamrock shakes are back. I want a Shamrock shake. So what do? I go to my McDonald's mobile app, and I type in, and I go to find the McDonald's in Buchanan, and I click on it, and it's not the usual address. So I was like, okay, that's weird. Let me try a different one. So I go to the McDonald's in Bridgman, the correct address. So I was like, okay, it's just bugging out. So I click on it, order it, start driving. And then I start thinking, why was it a different address? And it gives you directions to that address. So I click on take me there. It was taking me to Florida. It was taking me to a McDonald's in Florida. So I had to pull over on the side of the road, cancel my order.
Yeah.
And I just had to go through the normal drive-through like a behemoth.
So was there like a Buchanan in Florida?
No, it was just it's the Buchanan is 802 something road. This was taking me to like 400 something.
That's crazy.
And I clicked on it multiple times, and I zoomed in to the Buchanan, clicked on the icon for McDonald's, and it didn't take me there.
How far, like if you didn't like double check, how far do you think you would have driven before you realized it?
I would have gone all the way to McDonald's. And be like, I have a mobile order. They're like, no you don't. And I look at it, he's like, oh, never mind. Let me just order one then.
It was made a day ago.
Yeah.
The mobile.
I don't even know if I canceled the order. I don't know if I get money back or if I get points to my account. But I don't know.
That's crazy.
Enough with that. You want to talk about Hadestown?
We can talk about Hadestown.
Oh my gosh, Hadestown was amazing.
Yesterday, we went. Entering the house. Yesterday, we went to Penn High School and we saw their show of Hadestown. It was their performance.
Hadestown
Teen Edition. I don't even know what the difference is.
Clay said some of the characters were a little different, or like
the only thing I
songs were a
could
little
think is
different.
the vocal range just for Hades.
Yeah, because Hades in the Broadway one, he's.
Yes, but it was a very good performance.
No, it was amazing. And I am so glad that me and Charlie at least decided to go back and start talking to the cast.
Yeah, it was cool.
Because otherwise, I mean, Cassie still would have talked to the director.
Mm-hmm.
But, so we went to We went and talked to, who did we talk to? I think we talked to,
like Persephone.
no,
Hades.
me,
Oh,
Charlie, and
first.
Clay went back into the auditorium because I really
Mm.
wanted to talk to the guy that played Hermes. I don't remember all their names, but if you go to my Instagram, my daily posts, I put their names and their characters. But anyways, we went and talked to him, got a picture with him, and then Orpheus was also in there, so we went and talked to him. Took a picture with him, and then when we were walking out, we went and talked to two of the Fates. So two of the Fates were sisters, and then one wasn't, obviously. But I posted on my story that I was at Penn High School, and one of my buddies, Tony Jordan, responded. He was like, "Oh, my cousins are," or he's like, "Are you there?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, my cousins are in that," and it's kind of on my fault because I didn't like read the pamphlet good enough because he told me their names and I was like, I don't see them on here. Does he think I'm at Berrien? And then as he's texting me no, I was like, oh wait, I found them.
Mm-hmm.
So afterwards we went up to them and I was like, do you guys know, are you Tony's cousin?
No, Tony.
I should have said the last name because they were like, Tony? I don't know if I know a Tony, which I almost got so embarrassed and just left. But then I was like, they were like, what's his last name? I was like, Jordan. They were like, oh, Tony, we love Tony. Yeah, we're his cousins. So, and then afterwards they came back. One of them came back. She was like, so how do you know Tony? And I completely blanked for a second. Cause
You just standing there like a doofus, like, I don't know.
I used to work with him. I didn't forget, but like, it's been a while since I worked with him. And I just knew him from like always seeing him in Berrien and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we talked to Persephone, and
Jesse was fangirling over Persephone.
yeah, we talked to Persephone twice. First time just us, and then the second time with Jesse and Keo and them.
Mm-hmm. She was very excited because Persephone did such a good job.
She did a really good job. I don't know if I should be proud or worried that she played such a good drunk.
She was wobbling all over the stage.
But then again, I was told the same during Anastasia when we had our drunk scene. I think it was Deb Slavens. She was like, I don't know if I should be happy or worried that you played a good drunk. You pretty much just like
Easy,
wobble
yeah.
all over the stage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's kind of easy.
Anyways, back to Hades Town. We talked to Persephone, and I'm trying to remember how it all, like, she was just like, I wonder how they felt. Like, I guarantee you they felt like they were on top of the world, like, getting all these compliments from a bunch of, like, teenagers.
Yeah, I mean,
I legitimately forgot that they were high schoolers. They could have told me that it was a Broadway performance. I would have believed them.
yeah.
She was the same age, or she might have been a year older than me, but they were, like, the same grade as us.
They were mostly seniors. I think they were all seniors. I don't know if Orpheus was.
I don't remember, but
So maybe.
we were talking that she had asked us where we were from, and oh no, Hermes had asked where we were from, and I said, so we're right there, and he goes, oh, I love that you guys do that. He was like, oh, I'm so glad you did that. I love that. And you point where you are on the map. But and I did the same thing with Persephone, and she was like, so how'd you guys know we were doing this? And I told her that we were here. Was it 2 weeks ago? Last week?
Yeah, I think it was like last week.
Last week, something like that, to pick up the props for Little Shop of Horrors, and she is auditioning for the Little Shop of Horrors somewhere else. She's going out for Audrey 2,
Mm-hmm.
but we told her that we were here and we're doing that. And then she was like, so when's your show date? We were like, we kind of like took us as a surprise because we didn't figure she'd ask. So we told her, and she was like, I'll see if I can make it.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And then Cassie was talking to their theater director, and their director was like, let's get a bus, take all the kids down, and come watch your show.
Their entire, like, maybe, if they include, like, all the pit and stuff, maybe, like, 30 people person cast. Maybe even bigger.
More
like,
than that.
it was...
There was at least, like, 20 in the ensemble.
I know, it was a lot. A lot of people on that stage.
Which, what people don't understand is you need an ensemble. If you don't, if they didn't have an ensemble, it would still sound good, but it wouldn't be as good without the ensemble.
They did a lot of cool things with the ensemble.
Mhm.
Their
Like the
choreography.
background harmonies, the call and responses.
The sound from the ensemble sounded like a Broadway, like just what you'll hear.
It was amazing, and their energy was amazing. There was like a
Yes.
break dancer or something.
I didn't see that, but
She was
there was
going off. It was good.
There is a bunch of stuff. The ensemble even went into the audience and they were like dancing through the audience. It was really cool.
Not through us because we were up at the
Yeah,
balcony.
we were on the
top.
balcony. They have a balcony
But we
in the
got this-
auditorium.
Their balcony seats like 360 people. Their bottom portion sits like 660 people.
Like 1,000 people in that
Over
auditorium.
1,000 people in that auditorium, which is insane. So we're gonna have to open up the overflow, which means a lot of light's gonna get.
No, maybe we can. We have curtains. Curtain. Close those doors. Maybe like.
Maybe, yeah.
But that's gonna be weird. If they really do that, it's gonna be weird performing, like on stage with that wall open. Like it's never. I think it'd be
before.
weird. Not for a show, I don't think. Like for
Oh, I've done
concerts.
yeah, band and choir concerts. Yeah.
But for a show, it's gonna be really weird.
No, yeah, that's weird.
They're gonna have to sit in the terrible metal chairs.
Or we could just like get like their top priority. We get
you reserve.
yeah,
Okay,
we reserve like
reserve some
middle
seats.
row, a couple rows for them.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Or middle section, a couple rows. But no, that'd be sick. For them to come and watch us, I literally felt like I was meeting celebrities. Like it was so cool. Especially when you don't know any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it's like you're meeting a total stranger. Well, you are meeting a total stranger. Like, when I go to other shows, like, if I go to Berrien or Bridgman, I know a lot of the people there. So I'm just like, oh, hey, good job. But then when I don't know them, it's like, that was amazing. Like, yeah, whenever I get compliments after shows, it means a lot more coming from total strangers than people that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that they don't give good compliments, just, like, the fact that this person has no idea who I am.
And they say, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool when they come through the line, talk to us after the show. They come.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta make sure our show's like perfect every way it can be. We're locking in.
Would you rather know which night they're coming or not know?
I
Because I feel like if you know, then you're going to be thinking about it the whole time and you're more likely to mess up.
but like, as soon as that curtain opens and I see them, because we'll see them, we'll know.
Yeah, well, no.
It's just gonna be so cool.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody messes up, they're getting slimed.
Can we take a potty break? 'Cause I
Okay, you can go pee. We'll be back after Kiyo's done peeing.
Safety.
Alright, potty break over. So, tomorrow starts... Let me take this on the potty first.
Spring sports.
Tomorrow starts spring sports. So, you're going to go tell them what spring sports you're doing? Are you still doing?
Just doing track.
Just doing track. Quitter.
I can't
Quit baseball.
deal with McCarty. I mean, I just don't see a real point in me playing. I'm gonna be on the Raiders team, which is like, I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
No, I mean I'm fine. Like I'm okay.
No, I'm kidding. He's mid.
I'm average. I'm not that crazy. I mean the sport's fun, but it's just gonna take up a lot of my time from the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially with the show.
From to make sure the show's good. You gotta put some time into it. Just other stuff I'm doing. I just like it's not worth it to me to just put up with McCarty. He's not the best coach.
Yeah. I will be doing track as well, but that will be my secondary. My main will be golf.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I said I'm doing track, but I'm doing track.
You did.
I did. But like I don't want to put that much time into it. I'm a little worried that it's gonna interfere with Peter a lot. To hide those back there.
No, they were just there.
We're not there.
They were.
So I'm gonna see if I can talk to Dag about what the schedule's gonna look like.
Yeah, I want theater to take number one priority, then golf, then
Mhm.
track, because we can't mess this up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it's my last year, not just because they're gonna come watch it.
Yeah, I want it to be a really good show because it can
Also,
be.
Let's see, if practices are 3 to 5, I can go from like 3 to 4. Because practice for golf is at 4:15. And then if it's 5 to 8, I'll be there from 6 to 8.
I know any day that we do like a longer rehearsal, I can probably go to track a bit, leave early.
What sucks is that the first week is at New Buffalo for track.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to leave earlier there. Do we still not know what time track ends?
It's 3:45 to 5:15.
Oh, I didn't know. Last time I just
Tomorrow
knew
at least is. I don't know
3:45.
if it's different for the rest of the week.
That'd be crazy if it changed. It has to be the same. There's like no way. So, really, 3:45. So what? That's just the math is not math.
30 minutes until you'd have to leave to go to New Buffalo.
I know.
Which this week I don't even know if I'm gonna go to track because golf's a primary.
Wait,
I
is that 2.5 hours at track practice? Yeah, that is.
3:45 to 4:45 is an hour.
And
So
then
then
5.
another half hour, so it's an hour and a half.
That was 5:40 or 5:15.
3:45.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
3:45 to 4:45 is 1 hour.
Me mama. It's an hour and a half. Okay, it's not that bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I was thinking of like 6 or something. I don't even know. Me mama. This is bad. Okay, so an hour and a half. That's not bad, but that's
No, but just first week, I don't know if I'm gonna go to any track because by the time I get there at 3:45, we probably won't start warming up right away. And then by the time we do start warming up, I might make it through warm ups before I have to leave to go to golf. Because golf, it's hard to get the practice schedule around because all we do is we'll either go to the putting green and just work on putts and chips, or we'll just play holes.
right.
Or we'll either do putting green and like chipping, and then a group will be at the driving range, or we'll be playing holes.
I think for track, I should be able to get away with not going as much because since you too, since we're combining this year, we're gonna have just a bigger track team, and I don't know what that means events wise. I assume that means
Hopefully, I just need to do like 2 events to be done.
yeah, like you just do less events. So
And then that'll take less of a toll on my parents because I would always have like one of the first events and one of the last events and then one of the events in the middle, so they're there for the entire day. But if I only have like 1 or 2, they can just leave once I'm done.
and it's the first event and the last event again.
Well, then they can go to the first event, leave,
Move on, but I should only really have 2 events. Like I'm just probably gonna do hurdles. That's all they really need me for.
Hopefully somebody can take over hurdles for me. I don't want to do that anymore.
I mean, we have
August will do the 300s, we'll do the 110s.
We have what's his name, Landon?
Oh wait, no, I'm faster than August in the 300.
Landon Lajewski?
Lejeski?
I don't know.
Sure, put him in the hurdles.
I think he does hurdles.
Good, put him in the hurdles.
He does the 110s. I don't know if he does the 300s.
Alright, he'll do you two will do the 110s, and then you and August will do the 300s.
I thought how many people can you put in an event? Still 3? Or is it like is our team gonna be like size difference? Or I don't even know.
I don't know.
But hopefully I can just do my hurdles and then I call it a day.
Well, because like last year, I would just go for like 15, 20 minutes. I would go warm up, and then just get a bunch of starts or like a couple reps of rounds of hurdles, and then me and Enrique would just dip and go to the golf course.
Like honestly, I'm wondering if Mr. Dag would just like let me not really go to practice,
And just let
except
you practice on your own.
yeah, except like on the days where I can, like when practice like 5 to 8, I was like, yeah, I can show up to track that day. But just like after rehearsal is done, go to the track for like an hour or something and just jump hurdles.
I would do that. Not by myself, but I'd go with you.
Yeah, we can do that. I was just talking about that.
On the topic of track, I want your ranking. We're going back to lists. Your ranking of the top 3 best like top 3 best events and the bottom 3 worst events.
So how are we ranking them? Just like best to do,
To
compete in?
your thing. Like
Okay.
it could be likeness, it could be easiness, it could be.
So I'll say, I'll start with the worst because that's easier. Obviously, 2 miles up there. Any long distance run just sucks.
Oh yeah, for you.
I mean, like it's not the worst for me.
No,
I do
no,
cross
I
country,
know.
but just I wouldn't want to do it. If I had a choice, I would do something else. Let's see. I mean, everything else is kind of whatever. I guess it's in a particular order, but the 300 hurdles, they suck. It is a dredge to do those.
Yeah.
It's such a hard balance of going out and conserving the power in your legs. If
You can't start out in a dead sprint or else you're gonna die.
If
I tried to do that
Mhm.
and I had it for the first 200, and then once I got to like maybe 225, so you go around, get to the 200 start, keep going, get to the 100 start, and then I just died.
your legs become jello and you can't jump over.
And then I finished
hurdles.
the race and I collapsed.
So that's a fun one. I guess another one I don't really like is the 400, just because it's a kind of a longer race than what I do, and you have to be pretty much dead sprint the whole time.
Not necessarily. Well, I'll do.
If you want to be good, you gotta be dead sprint. No?
Slavens never did dead sprint either of them.
Mm.
So he gave me this advice: is to, if you're doing the 400, get out quick, yes, but like just stay either ahead of just try to be in first place just barely, or stay with whoever's in first place, so you can still like conserve your energy.
Mhm.
Just make sure you're not going dead sprint. And then once you get to about maybe the 250 mark, kick it up 200, a little bit more. By the time you're at the like 175, you should be going full speed the rest of the way, and that's what he did every single time. He would start out, he might not have been at first, but we were like, no, he's good, and then he gets to the 200, there he goes, and he kicks it in at the end.
Right. Yeah.
Same with the 200. He said he would do like 20 strides, as long as you could get it, like just long strides, and then after that you just go.
Right.
But I mean, if it works for him, it works for him.
That's my 3 worst. I'll say 3 best. Honestly, the 110s are pretty fun. 110 hurdles. Like, if you understand what you're doing, it's not the hardest race to do. Like, it's not as bad as the 300 hurdles.
No, it's definitely.
It's not that long. It's like basically just a 100, but you're jumping a couple times.
So it's more like a 120 maybe.
Yeah.
Because you start at the 110, add a couple meters
Mhm.
for every hurdle you jump.
But like it's fun to practice because it's not just running. You get to like do some fun stuff with steps. Try to 3-step, 4-step, 5-step.
I can't 4-step.
I think I 4-stepped once. I 4-stepped at Go Bowls, and it surprised me because I was not meaning to 4-step, and I kept switching between 5-stepping and 4-stepping hurdles, which was really weird.
I've tried, and I just can't do it. I can barely. I hate the 110s. Like Dag has told me numerous times, I'm in it because I can finish the race, and I get that. I'm not there to win, but it still sucks when I'm jumping and everybody's like 20 feet in front of me, because I'm like I don't want to say I'm tiny, but
He's a manlet.
I am
Compared to the other hurlers, you're a manlet.
I hope the camera can still see this, but so if this is me standing fully straight up, I'm like up there, but if this is me standing straight up, I get to the start line and I'm like,
yeah.
You know that Willem Dafoe gif? He's just like,
I remember.
that's me.
I think there was like, it was at regionals. There was this runner. He was maybe, I'm honestly like 6, like 5. Like he was tall, and whenever he would, it was like he wasn't even jumping. He was just kind of taking a big step over the hurdle.
That's how you're. That's
crazy.
that's the proper. You're not supposed to jump over hurdles. You're supposed to lift your right leg up, glide over, and
Mhm.
kick the back leg.
Yeah, I know.
But I can't do that. I have
Legs
to.
are-
I didn't get my brother's height genetics.
Yeah, He's a little tiny boy.
He got. I got the hair though, so I got the hair genetics. Shout out, Grampy. You got your hair genetics.
Other fun ones. Any of the throwing ones are easy.
I can't do
Yeah, like I think discus would be fun to do because you're like spinning.
that.
spinning around.
Tubby was good at discus.
Yeah.
He's actually not Tubby is good at discus. He's not Tubby anymore.
No, not
Tubby's not Tubby.
He's not Tubby anymore.
Okay, last event.
I'd say like long jump or high jump is like long jump's an easy event. Like a lot of people do. High jump's a lot harder, but it feels really good to pull off.
I actually surprised myself when I tried to do a long jump at practice. I was like, huh. But okay, my top,
I mean, we jump. You know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that hard to do like a long jump.
top 3 favorite. Number 1. Okay, yeah, number 1. Actually, no, I'm gonna start at number 3. Number 3, probably the 400,
Mm-hmm.
because that's fun. I don't know how I get this, but like especially in cross country races, I'll be dying, but then once I get like 400, maybe 300 meters away from the finish line, my legs just go numb, and it's like my brain is shutting them off, so I don't feel them, and it's like, all right, it's
Mhm.
right there, go. Like there was one time at the New Buffalo meet, like we're at the middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So in the high school, we when you start coming out by the tall grass for the finish, once I turned and got out of that, I kicked it in. That was like 300 meters. I almost ran Ginger over. That last corner, I literally had to go like that. But okay, number 2, the 200, same reasoning. I like the.
What are you hooligans up to?
We're
Talking.
recording.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. That's staying in.
Okay. 200.
200, same reason as the 400. I like the sprints. I get it over quicker. Number 1, the 4x4. 4x4 is the last event of the meet, by far the most hype event.
It is a very hype event.
Everybody just lines up and then you're just running back and forth and back and forth and back. And when you get to those big meets and watch all those like actually fast
Mhm.
people run it, it's insane. It is. It's actually insane. Bottom 3. We're doing 3 being least favorite,
Sure. Yeah.
1 being most least favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, number 1, probably the 110s, because I'm small.
It's just a baby.
I hate you. I think I'm like 5. Last time I was at the doctor it was 5'6"3/4.
Almost.
Because she gave me an extra quarter of an inch. She was like, "Oh, were you slouching?" I was like, "Sure, let's try it again." She was like, "I'll give you that quarter inch." My height line at the doctor is like years, and then it's just. My doctor said I might reach 5'10". I don't think that's gonna happen
It's not happening.
unless I get a magic growth spurt once I go to college. I'm gonna come back from college and I'm gonna tower over. I'm gonna be 6'3", 330 pounds. No, not that
You do
big.
not have. You know, like 5 inches
No.
inside of you.
Uh,
Go ahead.
what did I say? I said the 110s was number 1. But, I'll do
Yeah.
it. I'll do it reversed. Number 3 is the 110s.
Yes.
Number 2, probably the 4x8. I don't care for it that much. It's not like I don't like the longer ones. Really anything longer than 400 is number 2, but specifically the 4x8. Except there was one time I did get a negative lap. So like when you run your second lap faster than your first.
Mm.
And it was because it was at New Buffalo. Get my first lap done with. And then I can't remember if I was in the lead. I think I was maybe second, either first or second. And then as I'm turning at the 300 meter start line for my second lap, I hear coming up behind me. And I didn't look, but I was like, I'm not letting you pass me. So I kick it up a little bit, hear it again. So then once I get to the 200, I just like book it, dead sprint,
Mhm.
gap him, leave him in the dust. I don't know. I think it was a New Buffalo kid. I don't remember who it was. I think it would have been. I don't remember who it was. But anyways, gapped him, left it in the dust. I think we went on. I think we got second in that event.
Probably.
But okay. Number one worst event in the track. Say it with me now. The 300 hurdles. I hate them so much. I'm better at them than the 110s, but I just hate them. I like the 200 hurdles. Those were fun.
They're all right. They're all right.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for episode 9. Dang it. Of the Pretty Pointless podcast. Keo still has to write me that outro. Today's episode is brought to you by Dinamita by Doritos. Hot and rolled with chile lemon flavor and extra crunch.
You can't say it was not brought to them.
Not yet. Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
I'm good. I'm done for the night.
Okay, cheers then. But that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. You got anything else?
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.